All right, hey there, friends and family. This is yours truly, Skip Martin, and I'm here to honor one of my legendary friends, Mr. Arturo Sandoval. And I'm trying to get him on the phone and do this thing. And are you there, Arturo?
Yes, sir.
Oh my
Good morning.
goodness.
How are you?
I'm great, man. I'm great. I'm great. I'm so proud and honored to have you on my show. This is just blowing my mind, man.
Oh, come on. Thank you.
Really, really. And I told
I
my
always
audience,
remember. I
what?
always remember your phrase that you say, "Play no games,
Don't
play
play
no
no games, man. I don't play no games. So I had a few questions for you, Arturo.
Okay, go ahead.
For people that don't know, I want them to know more about you. This show is dedicated to honoring and educating people about your genius. And first, I want to know, where are you originally from? Cuba? Somewhere?
I was born in the middle of the countryside of the island of Cuba.
Wow.
November 6, 1949. I'm gonna be 75 very soon.
Oh my gosh. God bless you, brother. Okay, so you are so powerful and magnificent in your craft with jazz and what you do. Who was one of your mentors? Because you're like a mentor to me. So who was your mentor?
Okay, you know what? When I was around probably 19, 20 years old or something, somebody asked me, "Do you ever hear any jazz?" And I said, "What's that?" I said, "Okay, come with me." And then he played for me a vinyl,
Right.
a, a album of a compilation of Dizzy Gillespie and Charlie Parker recordings
Wow.
from the 40s and. And man, and I will never forget that moment. It's still, around my mind all the time because I couldn't believe what I heard. I said, "Oh my goodness, what is that?" And he said,
Yes.
When I say, "What is that?" He say, "Jazz." I said, "Oh
Yes.
my goodness, I want to learn about that." And then, I still in that mission after so many, more than 50 years. I still in that mission how to learn how those people were playing in the 40s.
Yes, they really. So that he was one of your mentors. I mean, that's a great mentor to have, man, and get a chance to meet him. Dizzy was just phenomenal.
Oh,
So, so I'm going to ask you this: what is your definition of music?
music is probably the only international language that everybody can understand
Wow,
everywhere in the world. Uh,
wow,
and I'm
and
gonna tell you, this was so good to me, man, over the years, and I will be eternally, grateful because whatever he means to me, he encouraged me to keep trying and keep practicing and improving and learning, of course, learning. And he helped me so much, even when I got a political asylum to defect to come to the U.S. I went with him to the American embassy the first day to get that political asylum.
right,
He helped me all the way until his last day, man.
man, that is such a blessing. And you've done that for me by supporting me, and I mean, you're so great. I'm so honored to even have you have a conversation with me because that's how much I appreciate and love what it is you're doing and you as a person. And so I really am thankful and grateful. So I wanted to honor you today in this show. So I have a couple other questions I want to ask you.
Thank you.
I hear you have a passion for teaching people. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Because you've been like mentoring a lot of people.
Oh, you know what? I really enjoy very much helping people, especially when they are in love with music. That make a big difference when I see the student that really, really got a passion and love for music. I really try my best to help. And and I had been doing that for many years. Okay, of course, yeah. I was teaching in a university in Miami, Florida International University. I was teaching there for 20 years, and I
Yes.
retired when I moved to Los Angeles. And but I'm still doing that. Yesterday I got a lesson here, and the people still coming to my house for lessons.
Yep.
And I enjoy that very much, especially when I got the opportunity to help people who really have that passion and desire to learn. And I enjoy that very much. I think it's a privilege when you can help people.
Yes. Well, you definitely did that for me. I never will forget us sitting in that room and you were showing me the pedal tones. And you're the only man I know in my life that ever made me cry in public about 3 times. And I'll never forget that shit. Oh my gosh. I mean,
Oh my.
when you told me I'm trying to get this part like you were playing the trumpet like a trombone, and I'm trying to get it, and you looked at me and you said, no, don't look at it that way. Look at it like a different point of view. And that's where I never will forget your words on that. And I practiced that, and now I play the trumpet, can play pedal tones like a trombone. And I really thank you. And the second time you made me cry was when we went to that jam session in Perth, Australia. You remember that? We went to the jam session. They had a drink.
Yeah. That was years ago. Yeah.
Yes, and you played with me, and and told me you had this thing that you had just recently been developing called the Sandovals.
Oh yeah. That thing to practice. Yes,
Yes, to
absolutely.
practice. And
I
yep,
always put it in my hands, man.
yes. And I asked you, what is this thing? You said, oh man, this is something they made for me in the music store, or something to practice with. And I said, I think that's pretty neat. And then I just, when we finished playing that night, you said, this is for you, Skip. I said, for me? He said, yeah, this is for you. Because everything you play is jazz. And that was the second time you made me cry. And I told you, I said, man, don't be making me cry out here in front of all these people and stuff, man. I ain't even cool. I was like, but I'm so honored to have you here. And I wanted to add to also let the public know about something that's just fantastic that you were presented recently with the Medal of Freedom from the White House and Obama and
I was 11 years old. I was in
yes,
1913.
that
I
was
mean 2013.
yes, 2013. What is
But
that?
this next December,
Yes,
I'm gonna have a very important things also, which is the Kennedy Center honor.
yes. I saw that is coming up, and you deserve it. You deserve it. You've dedicated your life
It's
to
a
lifting
it's a
people.
huge honor for me, and I really appreciate that so much. It's overwhelming, because especially going to be in a company of great artists, Bonnie Raitt and Grateful Dead and oh my goodness, the director of Godfather.
Skip Martin's Friends and Legends podcast, sponsored by Electric Shop Recording Studio, the best recording studio in Las Vegas, award-winning engineers, top-of-the-line equipment, and specialized service.
Francis Ford Coppola.
Yes, Ford Coppola. Oh my gosh, yes,
Yeah. I'm
yes,
sorry. And then also the Apollo Theater.
yes.
This is the first time they're gonna honor like an institution, because it always
Right.
has been like a person. But this is the first time they will include like an institution, the Apollo Theater.
Well, I remember playing the Apollo Theater the first time in my life with Kool and the Gang, and
Oh,
we actually recorded a video in there called
oh,
Rags to Riches, and we did another one called Raindrops. a song called Raindrops.
Uh-huh.
And it was just, I was like, oh my goodness. I grew up watching things in the Apollo, and to have an opportunity to actually film a video there and be in that place, it was just, it was surreal,
Oh, yeah.
surreal. I'm so thankful and grateful for it. And
Dizzy played there many times, and
oh, I
you
know
know,
he did.
oh
I
yeah, a bunch of our heroes, you know.
Yeah, I know he did. Now you also collaborated.
I played there once with Herbie Hancock and something that Quincy Jones organized there. That was years ago. I got an honor. I played there too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because Dizzy, Herbie, all the legends, what have you, great. I mean, have been through there and played there and lended their gifts and their skills and just their presence. And you're one of those. Do you know where the word cats came from? You know how when guys say, you're one of the cats? Do you know where that came from?
No?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Cats came from because back in the day, in Dizzy's day, and Coltrane, the white guys always were the ones that made the most money because they get all the gigs. So the brothers would have to go into the cat houses, the prostitution houses, in order to play and get gigs. So the guys that went into those cat houses, they ended up starting to call them the cats.
The cats.
And you're one of the cats.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, you're one of the cats because the cats were the ones that could really play. You're one of the cats, man. So now I'm going to get into this last little thing here. And this is, you collaborated with like Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, Alicia Keys, so many great people. It's something in your heart to collaborate, and it's so powerful. Does that fill your heart when you get a chance to collaborate and share your gifts with all of these type of people?
It's a huge honor for me every time I have the opportunity to play with people that I respect and admire. It's a privilege, and I don't take it for granted. And I really keep that close to my heart
Yeah.
because it's something that a blessing from God. To
Yes,
have
it
that,
is.
and I really I'm so grateful because I got those opportunities. And I play with, as you say, so many people. I lost the count already. So many, man, so many over the year. Yeah.
Well, man, I'm so thankful because you blessed me by playing on this song, Just Believe in Love, which was a very heartfelt song, and I had you play the trumpet on that. And you play so many things in movies and scores and this and that. You probably don't even remember, but Just Believe in Love was a great song. As a matter of fact, you called me from the studio and you asked me, okay, man, I'm getting ready to play this on this. What do you want me to play? And then I text you back being smart ass. I said, okay, so I've already got a trumpet part there, and that's where you're going to play. And the trumpet part's going to shock and amaze you at what you hear. But don't let that intimidate you. You just do your thing, and I'll fix it from there.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. We cannot see music as a competition, because that's
Yeah.
wrong. You
No.
you have to do your things, no matter what the other people does. But if you can integrate whatever your ideas and things to the general concept of the project, that's the idea. Never see those things as a competition.
No,
All
I never.
around, it's a collaboration.
Yes, a collaboration. And you know what? My definition of music is the sound of a soul singing.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and you definitely embody that soul singing. And the reason why I do music in the first place, I'm going to ask you this: why you even do music in the first place? The reason why I do music in the first place It's because I was 7 years old and I was riding in a car with my grandmother and grandfather going somewhere. And Nat King Cole had just passed away. And they were playing Unforgettable, that's what you are. And it sounded to me like he was in the car with us. And I said to my grandmother, I said, Nana, that's what I'm going to do. And she whipped around and she said, what, baby? I said, I'm going to play music so that when I die, people will feel like I'm still in the car with them. That's why I do music.
That's nice, you know. Man, I'm a huge fan of Nat King Cole, of course.
Oh, my goodness.
He got an extremely unique kind of voice, you know. And also, he was an incredible
Piano player.
My hero as a piano player, number one is Oscar Peterson.
Mm-hmm.
Oscar Peterson was a huge fan of Nat King Cole as a pianist.
Yes.
Before he started singing.
Yes. Yes.
He was a hell of a musician. Besides that, but his voice, you know, the tone of his voice was unique, man. Unique. It was something unbelievable.
Yes, it definitely was.
I played with his daughter a few times, and actually one of my gigs at the Hollywood Bowl with the big band, she was my guest there, and I was a beautiful moment. You know, I remember that. You know,
with Natalie Cole.
Natalie, she was amazing too, man. She was so musical and great and a beautiful personality.
Yes.
And she was amazing, and great taste for singing, man.
Yes.
Oh,
less is more. She was killing it.
Oh, she was fantastic.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, I loved her so much as well. And she was a 6 foot woman, 6 foot tall.
Yeah, she was a tall girl.
Tall girl. Oh, my goodness. She was killing it with blue or grayish eyes and what have you. She was gorgeous, and I loved her.
She was pretty as well, you know, very pretty.
Yeah, she was phenomenal. Well, I don't want to hold you. I thank you for, you mentioned you were doing some things with Frank Sinatra and Tony Bennett. And these are all these legendary people that, I look up to, and I'm just so thankful that you would take the time today and give me this interview, brother.
My pleasure, man. And I want to tell you that music saved my life. I owe everything to the music, man. And anything I could do to reciprocate that, to do as much as I can to honor the music that has been so good to me, is the minimum I must do,
Yes. And I appreciate you for saying that and doing that and being you. And keep in the back of your mind with all the great people and the genius individuals that you know. If you ever ask me anything to come and do anything to contribute any part of the gift that God has given me to collaborate with you, I will be there in a heartbeat.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm going to keep in mind. Okay?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Don't forget your offer.
So I love you, man, and thank you so much for this fantastic interview. And we'll be talking soon. You guys are listening to an amazing interview with Arturo Sandoval, one of my friends, and definitely one of the world's greatest legends. You guys take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Remember my phrase. Arturo knows it.
All the best, man. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, man.
Don't play no games. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right. Bye.
Skip Martin's Friends and Legends podcast, sponsored by Electric Shop Recording Studio, the best recording studio in Las Vegas, award-winning engineers, top-of-the-line equipment, and specialized service.